What's up everyone, welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Yeah, this is actually Forza Horizon 4. This is a Forza Horizon game, even though it doesn't look like it. Welcome back to a brand new video. I wanted to hop back on this game and go onto this expansion. Someone has asked me, or someone said to me that I should try and revisit this expansion as well. And I think it was either in my previous video that I made on Horizon 4 or the video before that. Regardless, they've asked me to check it out and play on the LEGO expansion. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, was this the worst expansion out of any Forza Horizon expansion that was released? And by worst, I don't mean like, you know, like bad. I mean like, was this the most disliked expansion that actually came out on any Forza? Because thinking back, right, I feel like the one in Horizon 5, the second Hot Wheels expansion, was pretty bad. But I remember when this came out and lots of people were like, I can't believe they're adding LEGO in this game. And they genuinely hated this expansion when it came out. I remember it got a lot of hate. And I was like, why? You know, I feel like it'd be kind of fun to try and have, you know, a mix of Forza Horizon and you know, LEGO. And I don't know, I thought it was kind of fun playing it. It was kind of interesting, especially at the very beginning. I really enjoyed it. It was very fun. All the different PR stunts on this map are actually kind of cool to mess around with and try them out and all that sort of stuff. The jumps, especially on this map, were ridiculous. Some of them are absolutely crazy. Like this one here, that I'm actually giving, what was it, 535 meters? I mean, I can definitely do better than that because you can see all the people here. But I remember, especially on this game, you can kind of like grind on the ground. Like if you get really good speed, you can make it so you kind of like, I don't know how to explain it really. If you like scrape off the ground on your nose or on your back, it's like you can actually go a little bit further and it'll count if you just land back on your wheels again. But it's just funny how it was all broken. But I actually genuinely enjoyed this expansion. I don't know, but a lot of people seemed to hate it at the very beginning anyway. At the very beginning when this came out, a lot of people really disliked this expansion. And I was like, you know what, let's hop back onto this game and I'll try to do some PR stunts and see what's up. See if I can beat some of my old scores. I've also had people saying to me that I should try and do a bunch of like speed zones and speed traps and all that sort of stuff, and I'm here like, I can't, boys, I can't. I know you want me to try and beat some of my old scores, like PR stunts that are like speed zones and speed traps and all that, but it's literally impossible to do due to the fact that there's so many cheated scores. So I can't really do any top 1000 or anything like that because, like I said, off the fact that there are so many like broken scores on the leaderboards of people cheating for speed traps and jumps and stuff like that. So that's why the drift zones are mostly the only ones that I can kind of do well on. Even speed zones themselves, maybe I can try and beat some of these, but a lot of these are still somewhat cheated. Like this one I can definitely try and beat with the Koenigsegg like CCGT. I can probably just get better tuned to do it. But like I said, some of these are insanely broken and really bugged. So there's no way I can try and beat some of my old PR stunts on some of those. But this is a car that I haven't driven in ages as well. I remember this thing. This was actually very sick back in the day. I'm gonna go back to sim steering as well. But this thing was insane to do super long slides with. So I don't know if I'm driving the right direction here, but I'm trying to see if I can beat my old score here. I don't even know if this is the correct tune to use for this. Oh my god, bro, I'm nowhere near anything here with the score. It's so bad. I also chose a really bad time. However, at nighttime you do get like a lot of like neon stuff like popping up, and it actually looks kind of sick on this map. So I'm kind of waiting for that because that looks very good. But yeah, man, I don't know, the expansion was actually very fun to play on. I remember I made quite a bunch of videos on this thing, but I definitely still preferred the Storm Island expansion. I thought that was really cool. We had that expansion come out, and I feel like a lot of people were like, I can't believe this. They've released like, what was it? Was it Storm Island? what was it, the one in Horizon 3, right? Blizzard Island, was that what it was called? Or Blizzard Expansion, or whatever I remember we had that. And people were saying that the Storm Island that we had in this game was basically the same as that. Which, it obviously wasn't, but it felt very, very similar. But people are always like loving to compare this. But a lot of people gave a lot of hate to this LEGO expansion. But I actually really, really enjoyed it. I thought it was really, really fun. So, here's my question. Was this the most hated expansion on any Forza game ever? Or have we had anything worse? And I'm not talking about Forza Motorsport, where it would be like, oh, here's the Porsche expansion, which is just like a car pack. But I'm talking about like actual expansions, where it gives you like a whole extra map or whatever. Because I'm pretty sure this was incredibly, like, they got a lot of negative feedback on this expansion here. But I think the one that rivaled it was probably the second Hot Wheels expansion that we got in Horizon 5, where they ended up basically re-releasing and repartnering up with the people from Hot Wheels, and basically we got another Hot Wheels expansion on the game that we basically played before on Horizon 3, and we got that. So it's a little bit odd that we ended up getting. I don't think this is the correct tune for this, but let me have a quick look actually if this is the correct tune for this car. It says I have no tunes. Questionable. There you go. I'll just get Kenpai's tune again. And we'll just mess around with his. I can probably beat my PB with his tune. Yeah, I don't even know what tune was on this thing. I built it myself, I'm guessing, but I don't know if it was actually for drifting, or what the deal was with it. But let's try it with his setup here, and see if I can smoke my PB here. But I want to try a bit of speed zones as well afterwards. Yeah, I feel like I said, like a lot of people ended up giving this map a lot of hate, even though I feel like it was kind of undeserved. Okay, this drives much better. Here we pop it into second, massive slide, and then massive slide the other way as well. And we can hold it on the handbrake all the way. Yeah, we're at 218 or well, a little bit, not 218, 208. Okay, I got bored of that drift zone, so I want to try and do this jump here. This one's a little bit questionable to do because there's things in the way that you need to brake. And you have to use the fastest car in the game as well to do all this. Which, again... Okay. Which, again, completely questionable. Oh my god. Oh wait, I'm on sim steering. I forgot sim steering in this game is not a joke, boys. Oh god. Do not drive with sim steering in this game unless you're drifting. It is horrible. Wait, what? Why is this? It's selected a different thing. Did I select? I swear I selected that. I guess not. Anyway, doesn't matter. So there's so many things here that you need to brake, and you have to do this jump backwards as well. That's the dumb thing. So all these things slowing you down. I'm still not going fast enough. I think I should be going so much faster here. You need to go faster. I need to get my front end to point up in the air as well. It's just an absolute mess here. I remember this. I remember how annoying this one was. This one was bad. What kind of jumps am I doing here? 438, that is terrible. I'm like 100 meters off. Jesus. Yeah, this thing, it's bad. It's bad. I remember doing this thing. This jump is ridiculous. Like I said, you have to do it backwards. It's not the way that it's supposed to be done. It's the other way technically is what the game wants you to do, but if you do it that way, you're not going to go as far. Not even nearly as far. And now you have to do it like kind of this way. Make sure your car sinks into the ground nice and early. When you go in here, you have to break all this stuff and then come back again on yourself and try not to crash into anything. And then when you're doing all this again, it's just I remember this was a massive pain to do. I think there's a way you can activate maybe the ramp, if I remember correctly. You can activate like the speed boost of that ramp. Am I wrong in saying that? Was that a thing? I feel like people in the comments are definitely going to let me know here, but I swear I remember there was a way that you can activate the speed boost off that ramp without actually going up the ramp. And I think there's a way I need to position myself as well here. Slightly to the left or slightly to the right. Just to get my front end to point up in the air. Maybe it's like right before the jump I need to like start steering somewhere. Maybe like, yeah, something like that. But obviously I'm facing. I'm way too slow and I'm facing down a little bit too much. I like face up more. I have to kind of dodge all these trees, make it all the way to the other side, and then I need to like somehow flip over as well. That was the thing in this. Most of these jumps are done by flipping over. So I have to somehow hit something here. Obviously not my wheels on the ground, but I need to, like, my back end to hit something and then flip forward. This was a mess. Yeah, the jumps in this game are so much more extreme than the ones in Horizon 5. The ones in Horizon 5, I feel like there's a lot of them that you don't really have to, like, flip. Anyway, there's some of them on the Hot Wheels expansion, though, that you do have to flip. I'm pretty sure. But obviously just jumping in a straight line like this just won't get you anywhere. Oh man, I kind of miss playing on this expansion because there's so many, like, it's so gimmicky, it's so weird. It's like here, if I kind of land this thing some way and flip forward, it'd be so much crazier. What else do we have here? We have this one. How was this one done? Was this all done just from going off this track all the way onto the, like, through the desert area? I think that was it as well. This one was annoying. I remember this one. This one was an absolute pain to do. Which way did I do that one? I can't remember if it's from up here or if it's from down here. Well, if it's jumping this way towards this side, let me go over here. And I remember the card to use for this was also the Shelby King Cobra, right? And you couldn't jump too far or else you end up crashing into the trees. And also this jump or this ramp was like bugged. And this is where your run-up is supposed to be, like. Right here. Just like that. So you'd have to come down this road. Cut through that gap. And that's how you hit the jump. And you have to come from all the way over here. I remember that. I remember that very clearly. And it was the King Cobra that ended up doing it at the time. Is that the right card to use for this? I want to have a quick look, see what people are saying. Some people are using the Mulder, King Cobra, some even use the 599. I could even try to use the 599, but I don't know how that's going to work out for me. I'm going to try it anyway. This thing's just going to sink into the ground and I'm not going to be able to make it anyway. Oh, it's so bad. Oh my god. I have any idea how difficult this is to try and... Oh my god, to try and steer this thing into a gap when you're trying to drive it at that speed. Especially a car that doesn't have tires for this road. It is terrible. But this is a way to do this. I very vividly remembered it. Oh my god, bro, it just doesn't turn. Okay, that's... I was about to say that's good until all of that happened. Oh, I missed the PR stunts on this map. Oh, come on, man. Oh, what can I do here? It's so hard. It's so hard. I think it was the thing for this one as well to like try and flip forward. Try and hit this jump in a way. Yeah, that was the thing as well. I remember that. Completely bugged, and for whatever reason they never ended up fixing it. Oh, that was clean. That was really clean. I just got a PB. Oh my god. After how long I ended up coming back and I got a PB. That's mad. That is the way to do that. That is literally the way to do that jump there. I need to go faster though, but it's so hard to hit this gap right here. It's crazy. It's so difficult. I don't know, just come back and I smashed my PB. This was kind of difficult to get like really long distances, so I feel like this one was very like doable for top 1000, and I don't think there's a lot of cheated scores on this leaderboard. Like I said, due to the fact that it's so difficult to actually approach this. Can't believe I've done it so early and now I can't replicate it again. I can't replicate the jump again where I'm missing all the trees. I've done it early on, and then now that's it. I haven't managed to do another run since where I'm like missing all the trees. It's strange. Oh, that's a bad one. It's strange because I think I've had much better run-ups now, but I just can't replicate the little jump off the ramp, and it's very annoying because that's the thing that matters the most here. Is like I need to hit this jump so perfectly where the front end is pointed up in the air enough that the back end is going to end up hitting off the ground, so like this, but also it's jumping between all the trees. Oh, it's just oh, come on, man. What the hell? What? How did that happen? Yo, that was crazy. That would be so sick though if I can do that again and it just jumps the entirety of the thing just over all the trees. That would be so crazy. Yeah, I'm just catching trees now. It's just difficult to jump the whole thing. It's difficult because I need to get the perfect jump, you know, and it's not something that's up to me. It's up to this ramp if it wants to give it to me or not, because it's completely random by the looks of things. If it wants to point my car up in the air or not when I'm hitting the jump. If it was a normal jump, I'd hit the center of it. But I can't aim for the center of it because it'll just take away my points. And stop me dead in my tracks. But you know what? I enjoyed visiting the... Oh, come on. I enjoyed revisiting this this expansion. Just because I remember the PR stunts were so weird and quirky on it. Very interesting. Alright, I'm gonna leave it alone. Surprisingly, I managed to get a PB on this, and I'm back on top 1000 again. I got a perfect 296 meters. Alright, well, I'm gonna leave it there for this, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video on it. I'm still on holiday, so this is heavily pre-recorded. I don't even know when this video is actually gonna go out, but I'm definitely down to come back on and play some more. Even play some more of this expansion as well, because it's actually kind of fun. But That's what I... Oh my god. I've got all these random jumps everywhere. Like speed moves. Oh my god. Brilliant. Alright, well, like I said, I'm gonna leave it alone. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you want to see more videos like this on the channel, then of course subscribe. Like this video, comment down below if you have ever played the LEGO expansion and what your thought process was behind it. But like I said before, I do remember this was a very mixed bag of feelings whenever this came out. A lot of people really didn't like it. They didn't think that it belonged in Forza, but I thought it was very, very fun. And it was something kind of different and cool to try out. And I actually really enjoyed it when it came out. Just like I said, there's a lot of PR stunts and stuff like that that were super interesting. But yeah, let me know what you think. But for now, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.